Hey guys, welcome back to some more video game playing on my part. It has been a while. I burnt myself out in January. I took 2 weeks off of vlogging at the beginning of February, and then since then I've just been trying to figure out my vlog schedule, which has been a disaster. But I think I've got it under control now where the videos aren't too long and I'm not burning myself out. So I figured I would play some more Garfield Kart, and I also have some exciting news to share. So I think we're just going to be chill. And we're just going to do some more time trial, so let's get into that, and I will share my fun news along the way. Alright, it has been a long time since I played, like, anything. I did film myself playing Pac-Man, but I was just having a bad day, and so I was just whining and complaining the whole time about how I was having a bad day. And so I decided, you know what, just delete that. Do you want to do a Grand Prix? You know what, maybe we'll do a Grand Prix, but like the bottom level, because I feel like I can still be semi-competitive and also concentrate at the same time. So I'm just going to keep the car because it hasn't served me terribly, and we're going to go from there. Oh, what buttons do I press? It'll be fine. I think it's this one. I think. And it's between 2 and 3. It was that button, and I did get the timing right. Alright, we haven't completely forgotten this. Probably only mostly. Anyways, so, it's been a while. Hi, hello, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome firstly. Oh, springs. Anyways, we're having a good time here, playing some video games, and I've got just exciting things. I should do a little bit more paying attention here. Okay, so, step 1. I found a graphics card. I finally found a graphics card. I thought that, honestly, when I started building my computer, I started building it, I think, end of November, beginning of December. I was like, 100%, I will have this thing completed by the end of February. But deep down, that's what I was saying, like, publicly, but deep down in my head, I'm like, oh, wow, terrible shot. Deep down, I was like, I'm gonna have this done by the end of January, no later than that. And then I dropped my camera and broke my lens, so, like, that, oh no, that caused a couple delays, just financially. Building a computer is expensive, don't know if you know that. But anyways, so finally last weekend, I was like, I'm going to dedicate this weekend to finding a graphics card. Because I'm like, I got a lot of disposable income for this at the moment, I'm gonna do it. And so, because I was like, at that point, I'm like, I don't care if I have to pay like ridiculous amounts more than I should have to pay. I'm gonna pay it. I'm gonna get my graphics card. Even though, like, deep down, I was like, I do not want to pay. I really don't want to pay more than $1,000. I don't want to pay $1,000, but I certainly don't want to pay more than $1,000. So that was like my train of thought. So I was like, I'm gonna get this no matter what the cost. But also I was like, but no, there's a cost. So I did some research, and things were going well, and I found one that I'm like, hey, I think this one's actually a pretty good one. I did a little bit of research on it. It was a brand that I either hadn't heard of or I hadn't heard much of, but I was like, not bad. So I put in my card on Amazon. I had like 13 graphics cards in my card at this point, because I was like, anything that was relatively reasonably priced, I was like, yeah, I'm putting that in. So, oh, hey, cool, that's the end. So that was how my morning went on Saturday. And then I went out because I had to, you know, get groceries because, you know, like, eating is a thing you need to do to live. So got groceries, all that fun stuff. By the time I came home, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get that one. I think it was like $7.80, but it was pretty good. I think it was oh crap, pay attention. I think it was an 8 gig graphics card, which was what I was hoping for. I didn't need anything more than that. English. I didn't need anything more than that, I didn't think. And 8 gig was probably more than I needed. But that was kind of what I was like, I want to do this. So then we go and I get back, and that and another card, or maybe 2 cards that were in my cart, gone, sold out. Bye. Do not pass go. Do not collect this card. So I was like, crap. So then I did some more. Then I was like, back to square one. So finally I went to eBay because I was like, I've kind of exhausted anywhere else I can think of. I got to be careful if I go eBay, but I could find some luck. If I had been looking at the screen, I probably could have avoided that. And so, all right, let's see if we can do this. I did it! You can probably go back to me attempting to get puzzle pieces forever. That's fine. I'm happy because I got a puzzle piece. So, go to eBay. About this point, I'm starting to do research between, like, graphics cards, the, like, 6 gigabyte and the 8 gigabyte, watching videos, and I go, you know, honestly, I'll probably be okay with the 6. At this point, I was like, I'm gonna find the cheapest graphics card that will work for me. Like, I don't care if it's, like, a 4 gig. I'm just gonna get it, because I'm sick of having these pieces sitting here. But, deep down again, I was like, but I really want one that works well. So, finally, I go on to eBay and I start searching, and I find one. It's an MSI 1660 something rather Super OC. I don't really remember the specs at the moment. I don't have them in front of me. And I'm like, oh, that auction is ending in like an hour and a half. Like, that's pretty soon. Maybe I can get this. And so it was at $650 when I saw it. And I'm like, no, maybe it was $640, and I was like, I can bid $650, that's fine. Like, that's under my $1,000 absolute maximum that I will ever spend for a graphics card at that point right there. And so I went to bid $650, and it was like, no, there's an auto-generated bid, you need to bid more. So I was like, $660? And $660 worked. And so it's like, hey! And I held that for about 5 minutes, maybe 10. And then I got an email saying I was outbid. Actually, I think I refreshed it. I was like, I've been outbid. And so then it'd be $670 would be the next. And so I'm like, I'm not just going to go $680, I'm going to go $690. And so $690, and it was holding for quite a while. And I was like, do you have a graphics card? I was like, I should probably research this card a little bit better, because while I had looked at that card previously in my adventure, it had been a while. So I started researching it, and I was like, okay, like, it looks like it's going to be a pretty decent workhorse. It's obviously not going to be the greatest graphics card. I don't need the greatest graphics card. And I think it'll be good enough for what I need, and like, not just good enough for now, but I think it'll last me a while. So that was where I was at, but I was still looking at other graphics cards just in case, because, you know, you never know. And all the while I'm going to lose it, I'm going to lose it. And then I found this other one. I think it was a 10 gig graphic card. So it was beyond what I had ever even looked at getting. I'm like, I don't know if this will work in my computer. And I think it was a buy now situation. Wow, terrible aim. Oh, but good aim on his part. It was something that I could have bought immediately and paid, I want to say it was like $1,100. And then with shipping and import fees to Canada, it would have been $1,200 total. So again, remember I said I don't want to spend more than $1,000, but I was like straight up like, you know what? I'm just gonna get this. I don't care. I'm gonna buy this. If I don't get this auction, I'm gonna get it. Because at this point too, I started second guessing myself, which is why I was doing the research. Like, is this really the graphics card for me? Should I get it? And so we're like down to 15 minutes. I'm still doing research for other things. We're down to 10 minutes. And I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna get this graphics card. Down to 5 minutes. And I'm like, somebody's going to swoop in right at the end. And I had decided that, because the next bid would probably be $700 for someone to put it on, because it goes in increments of 10. And I decided that I didn't want to pay more than $700 for it. So if it went to $700, I wasn't going to pay $710 for this particular one. And oh man, he just zoomed ahead of me. Oh, I hate that one. So that was my train of thought. I was panicking that I wasn't going to win it. I was panicking that I was going to win it. And at the end of the day, when all was said and done, I won it. And it was coming from Canada, so no import fees, which was nice. So I got a graphics card. Like I said, I can't remember the exact specification. When I get it, I'll start building my computer, and I'll probably do a video on that. So a graphics card is coming. It should last me for a while. It'll work with my system. I will be able to edit things. I will be able to play video games. I will be able to stream. Like, it's a wonderful situation. So that's very exciting. So prompted by that, because there's been other peripherals that I want to buy that I just haven't been buying because I've just been waiting to get the graphics card, and I didn't know, oh, that worked out. I didn't know how much I was going to have to spend on the graphics card. If I have to spend like $1,200 on a graphics card, maybe we'll wait a little bit before we buy anything else. But I only spent $6.90. Also, it's not here yet. It has been shipped. It's on its way to me. I'm still a little bit concerned, like, what if this is a scam? But I went through eBay and I paid with PayPal, so I think I'm the most protected I can be. Anyways, should be here at the end of the month. So then I was like, okay, I should get some headphones soon. And so I was looking at headphones, and I was looking at the Razer headphones, but I wanted a USB connection, I was thinking, or like at least plug-in ones, and the ones that were really cute had cat ears on them, but I didn't want cat ears. And so it was just like, it was a lot of research, and I ended up finding, oh, rude. I'm going to come in second because of that. Probably would have come in second anyways, to be honest. I almost came in fifth. Okay. So I ended up turning to HyperX, and I got the Cloud Mix something rather. I think that's what it's called. It definitely has Cloud Mix in it. And they are, you can plug them in with an aux cable to your computer, and they have a detachable mic, which is what I wanted. I wanted like a retractable mic, or even better, a detachable mic, so that's a win for when I eventually got my standalone mic. And then you can actually Bluetooth it to your phone or something when you're not in the house, and you have headphones there too. I really don't need that because I've got some Skull Candy ones that I quite like, that I have paired to my phone, but kind of neat. Because that's one thing. I really didn't want Bluetooth for my headphones for, wow, my brain just completely stopped. For my computer, because I was worried about the latency and any lag and just like missing things, because I have some Bluetooth ones that I've tried to use when editing videos and it just doesn't work. So anyways, that was where we're at. They were on sale. They were like 30% off or something, so I got them for pretty cheap. They were sold out from the HyperX site though, so I had to go through Amazon. But they should be arriving today, which is very exciting. And then I was like, that's really cool. They've got a mic attached to them and everything. I'm like, but I kind of want a standalone mic. And I've been looking at the HyperX Quad S mic forever. It was like the first mic that I was looking at that I was like, I need to really research this because I love this. I need this mic in my life. If you haven't seen it, it's got the built-in like shock absorbers, which is super awesome. And like I think it's the Quad mic, not the Quad S. Ugh. There's two different mics that are like the exact same. The, I guess, base model one lights up red when it's on, so that's great. So you can only see if the mic's on or not. But the one that I wanted lights up with the RGB. I can never remember which way it goes. So you can have like purple and green and blue. And I just think that's so fun. Ah, I saw it coming. I just did nothing. And so I was like, oh, I want to get that. I'd signed up for emails on the HyperX site about the headphones because I didn't think I was going to buy them when I bought them. I thought I was just going to wait until they came back in stock because they were out of stock. And so they were like, oh, do you want to, you know, get our emails? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And then I get an email. It's like, here's 15% off. So then I'm like, the mic, eh? And so I ordered myself the microphone of my dreams, which is ridiculous. I did not need a light up microphone, but the base model, when it's not on sale, is only like a $30 difference. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I want it. And so I now have a graphics card on the way, my headphones, which should be arriving today, and my mic. So that's very exciting. Like, I have made a lot of progress in the recent past about getting things that I needed. So we're basically at the point where the only thing I need for my computer, which I probably should have bought before I got my headphones or my mic, but the only thing I need is a Windows key, because obviously you can't make something, it needs an operating system, but that I haven't been too concerned about. I know the cost of it, and I know I can get it locally, so like I don't need to order it or anything. It's going to be probably the 31st of this month, so still almost 2 weeks before my graphics card shows up anyways, so like that's totally fine. And then I will pick that up and we will build a computer, and then I should be able to set everything up and stream, and it's so exciting. And initially I'm going to use my TV as my monitor because, one, I've mentioned it before, I'm not sure what size I want for my monitor. I'm thinking 24 because I want to have a couple. But then I go, but 27? And my TV is 32 inches, so I'm pretty sure 32 is too big, but like watch me put it here and be like, yes, I need a 32 and two 27s or something. So I don't know where we're going to be with that, but that'll be along the way once we figure things out. So hopefully within the next 2 weeks, I will have a built computer and I can stream, and I can mostly stream so I don't have to like edit these things together, and it'll just be so good. I'm so excited. But yeah, I don't know how many video games I'll post in between now and then, because just it's such a pain to do. This computer is dying. It's not a happy camper. I should actually probably like stop the screen recording right now before it freaks out. So yeah, it's been struggling for sure, and I don't want to put it through too much, because once I do get my computer, while I won't be using this on a regular basis, I still will need it to edit if I'm not at home. So that's where we're at. But look forward to exciting things like my computer build coming up. Like, I'm a little panicked about the build, honestly. It's been a long time since I've touched components for a computer, never mind built a computer. Like, we're talking decades. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you aren't subscribed. Follow me on my social medias. I'll link them down below. And I will see you when I see you. Bye.